I'm back here with Phil Schreier, Senior Curator of the NRA National Firearms Museum, but we're not upstairs, Phil. Where are we?
We're in
It's
the
kind
vault.
of a little noisy back down here. There's pipes running, there's wires, there's guns everywhere. We're in the vault. We snuck back in the vault for another segment of Curator's Corners, another series down here. This is number 3 of 7, and we even have a special. You've done it all the time, Phil. You always bring it every time. We have a special theme, and I love when you do the theme. So what's our theme?
Our themes are twins.
Twins.
Twin. Things that look similar but are inherently not.
Okay, I'm excited to.
So we've looked at detective specials, banker specials, this and now we've got these 2 beautiful little 32 caliber pistols.
They are nice.
So this is the Walther Pp. It was introduced, hit the market in 1929.
Okay.
And it's PP stands for Polizei pistol, police pistol.
Got it.
Nice little 7.65,
Right.
round. In 1931, they came out with a PPK, and that was for the police pistol criminal. K with the criminal with a K.
Right.
Criminal division, not that was the police gun, that was the criminal gun. No, it doesn't work that way. The PPK, same caliber. Everything on this is just a little bit smaller than that. So minute that you can't hardly tell even when they're laid side by side. So for me, it's always been one of the great questions I'd like to ask the Walthers, why the 2 different guns?
Right.
Because they pretty much look identical to me, except for the fact that there's functioning, they're just a little bit smaller overall. But these guns saw service during the Second World War, the PPK being very famous as the party leader gun with the famous grips with the eagle and swastika on them. You can find these guns were continued to be made. In fact, I carry a PPK as a carry pistol many times. A stainless steel one made by Inner Arms, or imported by Inner Arms, made in West Germany, it says on the thing. Mm-hmm. So they continue to make these still today. Smith & Wesson is working the Walther deal. One of the most widely produced 32 automatics in the history of the world.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Walther PPK also became famous for another reason.
Because it's shaken, not stirred. Yes, that's right.
And as you learn about a Walther, who makes it, back in the day when I didn't know as much and I used to watch James Bond all the time, I thought it was an English gun because it was a Walther Ppk. James Bond carried it, and he's British, right?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, he starts off with a Beretta, and then in Dr. No, he switches to the PPK. A lot of people take great issue with Bond carrying a PPK, and in fact, he's carried a number of different variations and models over the years. But true to Fleming, that was what he chose.
Yeah. Well, if the time frame's right, it would have been around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I would have loved to have found one of those shoulder holsters. It must have been custom made with it almost is a sky blue suede leather, holster to the top, and the brown leather for the gun. Very nice. It appears in Dr. No and a few of the early.
Q made that down in the basement.
Down in the basement.
Yeah, down in his vault.
Right. We're not far away.
Right. Along with that car he drove and all the other good stuff he had.
And we even have a shooting range, test range.
There you go, of course.
So that works out.
So a big difference to add one letter, the Walther Pp, the Walther Ppk.
And it makes it neat for collectors because they are similar. There are all kinds of variations. This is a very early post-war modification done, I think, by the French police with that lanyard. This is a pre-war gun. They're really neat to collect. You can look for all different kinds of proof marks on them, and they're a gun that continues very strong to this day.
Awesome. Great stuff down here in the vault. How can people get more information about the National Firearms Museum, either in person or online?
Well, you come by and visit us in person off Interstate 66 here in Fairfax, Virginia. We're open 9:30 to 5, 7 days a week. We are also open at the Bass Pro flagship store at the National Sporting Arms Museum in Springfield, Missouri, 7 days a week as well. We are open 24/7 on the internet at nramuseums.com.
All right, Phil, I love being down here in the vault with you, my friend. We've got a few more segments to go, so stick around, everybody. Come back for the next Curator's Corner and check us out here in the vault. We'll see you soon. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you, John.